One thing I absolutely love to talk about are angel visitations. There's been several times in my life where I've had angels appear to me. The very first time it ever happened to me, it was during a time where I had been very, very ill. And I was at a dance club in Hollywood having a good old time. And I remember looking in the mirror thinking, one minute I was thinking, gosh, you are so fat. What is wrong with you? And then a second later, I'm like, oh my God, that girl's so skinny, you could see her bones. And it was me. I was young, didn't realize I had a very severe eating disorder at the time. When I turned around, this young man was dancing right behind me, just came out of nowhere. He didn't fit in. He looked like he just fell off a turnip truck. Just didn't fit into the Hollywood scene. I can't explain it. But the one thing I noticed about him, he had the greenest, most piercing eyes I have ever seen. He started talking to me, just started dancing and talking, and I felt really instantly comfortable with him. And the funny thing is, when he introduced me to two of his friends, they had the same kind of different vibe that he did, just didn't fit in, and they were looking at me so strange. It was just a very odd feeling I had around these people. But I did give him my number and we talked. And he shared some really interesting things with me that most young boys don't share. He shared that he had had an eating disorder and that he was hospitalized. And he had been a football player, the funny kid, but always wanted to be the guy that girls noticed. So he stopped eating and he almost died. Well, I kind of think maybe he did die. And it was his soul's journey to come back and counsel me, because when I got off the phone with him, I had the strangest feeling. I felt like this was an angel. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew. And what happened, well, let me tell you in part two.